Hello everybody, my name's Kaya and welcome to 3 epic mods. Today we'll be checking out 3 really cool mods I have found on the workshop. Are you missing tech creatures, or perhaps you want to do a more high-tech playthrough? Well, this mod can really help you. This being Zytharians Critters, the tech collection. So this next one I was really pleasantly surprised with, as I really like some of the designs, and some of them you might be familiar with, such as the Tech Anki in a way, as there were similar versions of this, but it's not quite the same with this mod. I really do like these tech skins because it does feel like when they initially got released, it felt like they were a bit, you know, where's the rest of them, you know? And this mod kind of does that job, you know, because it adds the rest of them, or well, a lot of options for now, but hopefully more in the future. So there is a lot more tech creatures with this kind of mod. So you got a tech dire wolf, and it's actually really cool seeing the different robotic designs that this person has done. They're actually really clever, and I really like them. There's something about them that just looks, you know, really quite high tech and fits in with the rest of the tech creatures that we are missing, especially like how this kind of has like some fibers coming at the tail on the horse that kind of look like they would light up or something like that. And you also have even smaller tech creatures as well, like the Pego looks amazing. Look at this little fella. These are skins. There isn't really anything special as far as I know with this, but it is awesome just to look at all the same. There is a 5% chance of getting these over the regular spawns, so they are definitely a rarity, kind of like how the traditional ones are like. But you would definitely be having a wow moment if this is what you found out in the wild. I would be taming it. I don't care about the level, although I'd be hoping to find a really good level. The Spino looks so cool with the glowing in its mouth, and the sail's done really actually well. I imagine that's not hard. That's not easy to do with the tech kind of skin, the whole entire sail. And the same goes with the Tapihara, which has a really cool glowy bit for its facial fin, and this kind of like techie design for the major wings. And then there's this Therizino, which the tech Therizino was something a lot of people wanted to see. It was going to be added to a mod at some point, but never really happened. And this thing, those claws look sharp as razor blades. I would not want to mess with it. It's so funny seeing it without the feathers and being stripped back like that, but also really cool. One of my favorites in here is definitely going to be this though, the Tech Shark, which is stunning. This guy, he glows on all of his fins. He is so beautiful. And the little teethies as well in here. This looks incredible. I love the design for this tech shark. And not only that, there is a design for the tech squid, which is so cool. It has glowing little points at the end of its fins, and you can see it here. It has a little tech beak, which is a cool little addition in here. And those kind of eyes that kind of look like portholes. This is a really neat design as well in here. Like, oh, it's so cool. So I'm really loving this mod, and I definitely think you guys should check it out. Like I was saying earlier, they're also doing like a bone version that might be worth looking at, that does like bone creatures. And there's more than just the normal skeleton variety you would have seen back in Ace. So definitely give them a check out. I highly recommend it. Ark Wilds Sivatherium, a dinosaur I have really wanted to see for a hot minute now. I even suggested one of these for when they had the submissions for different maps. So imagine my excitement when I saw it in game. So Sivatherium can be found anywhere in the redwoods, and they share a spawn with dire bears. So we can have a little look around and find one. There's one right now, a Sivatherium, level 100. So I'm going to show you how to tame these guys in a little bit. So here we are, a more dangerous corner of the redwoods. Let's see if we can go and pop a berry in one of these Sivatherium's booty holes, so we can see the reaction of it. So I'm going to go feed this one. I have done so. I'm now going to quickly jump on here because you can see that everything wants a piece of me, so we've got to be careful not to hit the Zytharium and to get rid of the threats in the area. So I'd probably recommend having a mount or a shotgun or something like that, because if you do that, everything's going to be really mad at you for feeding it. Now, you don't only have to feed it berries. It might be a better time if you feed it something like a vegetable cake. So if we go and feed this one a sweet veggie cake, it should tame a really good amount. Well, depending if our Thyla wants to not ruin the whole experience. As you can see as well, if you attack the Sivatherium, it will also cause things to want to eat you in a big way. So thankfully there's another one. We'll go try and put a veggie cake in that one instead. Okay, so let's go and feed this one a veggie cake. So we're going to pop this one in there. You can see it gave it 84%, so definitely worthwhile taming those with that instead. So owning one of these guys is actually pretty cool. Once you've tamed one, you can saddle it, and it has a really cool saddle. You can also do a thing where you make it sit down. When in this little sit down mode, it can negate 80% of the incoming damage, so it has reduced damage, which could be good for like bosses or something like that maybe, or perhaps fighting something really vicious and using a shotgun on the back, because you can absolutely do that on a Sivatherium. So you could do this, sit it down, and you know, shoots your target or whatever. So that's a really handy thing about them. I love shooting off the back of tames, so this is very nice. That's not the only thing it can do though. It also has this back leg kick, and it has this front horn smash. But the back leg kick is where it's at. So if you want to tame something, perhaps you go and hit it with the legs, it's actually going to stun it, so it moves incredibly slowly when you hit it with the back legs, and it lasts for quite a while, as you can see. So perhaps if you want to trap something, or you got an important tame and you want to make it a lot slower, then this would be the way to go about it. Apart from that, the other basic attack is, you know, rather basic. It doesn't really do much special, and it can also gather berries, but not very well. So I would definitely say the thing for this, its charm 100%, is this kick. The kick works awesome, and I really do like it on this creature, and the ability to shoot off the back is definitely really appreciated. So that is the Sivatherium for you. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. And if you like this video so far, consider giving the video a like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out. But either way, let's move into our next creature. And here's our third and final one, Moros Tylosaurus, which we did do a video about one of his other mods involving Indominus Rex. And his mods have been really impressive so far, so let's check this one out. Next one we're looking for goes under the deep blue sea. So we're going to go find it on our tech Tuso, as I believe I saw one just over here, wherever. Ah, there it is. But here it is. It's attacking me. They do really cool, like, spinny attacks that do a lot of damage. I'm only wearing a primitive saddle, but this thing does pack a punch for its tiny little size. And it's not even that high of a level, so really cool having some more sea creatures in here. This is a standard KO tame. If you do want to go about taming one, you just have to be, you know, concerned about its speed, because it is quite a speedy and nimble medium-sized water creature. Okay, here we go. Here's a tamed Tylosaurus, and I just realized this thing has a snake-like tongue, which is really quite cool, and its eyes feel really quite alive, so that's quite funny looking. And this is the whole thing. The cool thing with this as well, it has like rhino controls that the person has labeled on here. So here we go, swimming out with the Tylosaur. So now we're in open water. You can see water jump while moving. You can jump up in the water and do a spin, which activates another buff, which seems to be healing. So we'll try that again. I think you have to be at the surface to get it to work. Just so awesome, honestly, guys. We're gonna jump again. Whee! Do a little spinny and a smiley face, and then we had that passive heal again. There's also a switch venom mode, so it has venom, which you can do with R. And you can see when I'm swimming on this in first person, I'm in like a little capsule. It's quite funny. I think I'm actually stuck in it. Oh yeah, I am in a capsule. Hang on a minute. I just realized something then. I didn't even notice. Oh, that is so cool. So I did not realize this, but the saddle has a little capsule for you to sit in. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Why did we think of this for other creatures, huh? It has a little oxygen area where you can go in, so you don't even need to use a scuba tank on it, although the first person is a little jarring with all this shiny stuff on it, so I probably wouldn't recommend that, but it's still really cool that that's a thing. But either way, you could switch venom modes: torpidity venom, deadly venom, pheromone venom, which I'm going to assume is kind of like how it would be if you got an ammonite bile or something like that. So let me just bite this manta or something. We bit it with the venom, hopefully. Oh no, we have to inflict venom. Hang on. Then let's try and find something for that. We've got another manta over here. Inflict insufficient venom. Oh no. So perhaps I have to make some of that first before I can use it. But either way, that's really cool. You have several different types of venom on this creature. It also has an agile attack, which is C, so just like a little spinny thing. Oh wow, that's so cool. Maybe, oh wow, oh, the damage that did was insane. Oh my goodness, and it just keeps going. I think maybe a little balancing on that might be a good idea. That is very, very strong. We have a good level, I'll let you know, but my goodness, that's very, very strong. But that is so cool as well. It also has death roll, which is this key. Yeah, there we go. If we hold it down, it works. And then normal melee, and then control R. What would that be? Control R? Oh, that just toggles if you want the UI or not. Oh, I just noticed I do actually have some venom, so perhaps when you eat things or is a passive generation thing, you get the venom. So let me see if I can find something now to kind of give the juicy juice. All right, here's a shark. Let's do the deadly venom on you with the X key. So hello. Venom time. Oh, I bit it. It's got green sludge coming out of it. I wonder if that's really hurting it or something like that. So, ooh, yeah, it's got some blood on it. It looks pretty injured. Oh, that's so cool then. And then what if we use the pheromone venom, since we have some of that? We're going to use that on the shark. Yeah, he has the ammonite bile type thing. And we have a really rare tech shark after us. Oh, wow, that's so cool. A wild spawning one. That's amazing. So that doesn't really seem to do much on the sharks. The pheromone one. Let's try and use the torpidity venom on these guys, which I don't have a lot of. We're going to use it on them. They all have it right now. Maybe you have to do quite a few of them to get them to go to sleep. I love how it's making snail noises. Oh, there it goes. I think that was about 5 hits. It's unconscious. Oh, that is actually really cool. So it does make them go to sleep. So with those kind of things, it's a little like, you know, it might feel a little strong, but all the same, I think it's kind of a cool option, and it definitely makes this the water creature you want to have, honestly. Maybe it might rule out wanting to use other water creatures is the only problem with that I would see with this creature, but he's a really cool creature all the same. I love the animations he has. I love the different abilities that make him kind of like a water rhino in a way, but not completely. There are a few things in there that probably could do with a little adding out, like the sea ability of this. But apart from that, I really like this creature, and I wanted to show you how cool it was, because the water doesn't get like a whole lot of love, so I do love finding really cool water creatures. And this is definitely one that is epic. I love this thing. So, so cool. Definitely check the mod out. But anyway, that will be my 3 mods of today. I hope you enjoyed seeing them. Let me know what you think about them in the comments down below. And if you like the video, make sure to like it. Apart from that, that is all from me today. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.